it is back later in the day and we are packing up to go home. So we did a lot of painting off camera. We got hinges reattached off camera. Pretty much we did everything that you're about to see off camera. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through everything that we've done and everything that we have left to do. So we're going to start in the kitchen area. So I'm also going to test out my editing skills while I'm editing this and see if I can put up some side-by-side comparisons of the different areas so that you can kind of see the side-by-side comparison, especially for our new people who were not with us when we bought Terry and haven't gone back to watch the walkthrough. So if you guys do want to watch a full walkthrough video on Terry and basically what our original plans to do with him were, you want to go back. We have a folder that's on our channel that's labeled Trailer Renovation, aka Terry. So that has all things Terry if you want to be sped up and see all the details of everything. But let's go ahead and walk through this. As you can see, the pre-renovation kitchen kind of had an older style look to it. The hardware was also very worn. So what we ended up doing was we painted all the cabinets in a blizzard fog color. We kept all the hinges and then we just swapped out the knobs, which you'll see in a later video of what the knobs look like. These two cabinets here, we had thought that we brought with us. We painted them green and everything, but turns out we painted the wrong cabinets green, which I'll show you in the back where we ended up painting, where we ended up putting them. So we still have these two in the garage at home, so we'll have to get those two painted, but we have all of our drawers in, and the big long handles we decided to put into our drawers, and then we'll probably also attach them here and here since those are going to be longer cabinets. That is the kitchen area. So pretty much what we have to do left is this stays open for a microwave up there. So right now we're using that to hold water that we wash our hands with. Also our mini air fryer, that one we'll use for a little bit until the big mumbo jumbo one comes out. That is also, look at that, and that is a cow walking across the yard. Elijah's packing up the car because we're heading home. But yeah, that's a cow. Gosh, I swear these cows. That's a little ice maker, so if we need ice here. All the little outlets like that one in the corner, and then also this one over here, we are going to swap them out for white ones, so we're going to have to buy some new ones on Amazon, so that's why they are still sticking out. But this will end up turning into our pantry, all of it except for this bottom one. This bottom one has its own door, and that leads to the outside there, so we're probably just going to keep like our extra paint or, you know, just random stuff that we don't need access in there. And then from here up, that will be our pantry for food, and then up above here, this will find a use for it as well. I told Elijah I think I want to keep all my spices and stuff up here, but here we'll still need to build out a dining table area. Right here we're trying to debate if we want a counter style table, but let it be dining table height, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'll figure out later. I'll explain to you later. And then pretty much we just need the cabinets up here and then to swap out the fridge. So that is everything in the kitchen. And then the last bit here is, don't look at the floor because it's disgusting. That's what the floor would have looked like if we kept it. But over here, this is the last part of the flooring that we need to do. We held off on this because we just need one more box to finish it, but we wanted to get all of this painted here and then also the cabinets, basically all the floor pieces painted, so that we don't have to worry about covering up the floor or getting paint on it. So once we finish, get the last box, that will be done since we are fully done painting in the kitchen now. And with the counter, we want to swap out the sink, or at least I think we mainly, the sink is pretty good. We just need to swap out this up here because that is very squeaky and it has a lot of water residue built up on it. So we'll probably swap that out to a gold faucet. And then the countertops, I'm still debating on if I want to paint over them or if I want to do like a faux concrete on them. So we're still deciding that, but we'll see how that goes. So now going into the rest of the area. So this is, we were originally going to rip this out, but for now we are going to leave that, and that is going to be our media center because we're going to mount, this is a monitor. Elijah's going to end up mounting that here so that it's on a swivel flat so it can go up against their flat, and then it will come out and then go this way so that we can see it over on this side. Definitely keeping the radio because that thing is great and the kids love playing with it. So with this we just need to prime. We'll need to yank the doors off eventually, and then This here we are going to leave open. These little shelves are locked into place, so we don't have to worry about anything going anywhere. Plus Terry's not going to move for a while, but we're going to go ahead and use this as our electronic area. So our what is that thing called? Our internet box will go in here, Xbox, basically any electronics that need to breathe. And then I'm going to have Elijah, basically, because we have a cord back here, a little outlet back there, if you can see it. I want him to drill a hole into here to go into that side so we can put a surge protector on the other side, and then we can just mount the surge protector to here or to the wall, and then we can have, you know, the router hooked up in their Xbox, or, you know, however he decides to do it there. But that's what we're going to use that for. And then after we get the TV mounted, the kids have a ton of books. Like it's ridiculous how many books that they have. Currently we're in the process of packing up basically where we're living now. We had Girly basically go through all of her books because we're making a storage book, so it's going to go in the storage box, and then we're making a Terry box. So she's deciding what books that she wants to bring into Terry, what books she wants to go in storage. Pretty much I'm trying to get her, she's mainly choosing, but I want to make sure we get all like the animal books into Terry, like about the bunnies that we see on the land. We have farm animal books, all that kind of stuff, but she loves her books. So we're going to end up putting some shelves up here that are like encased in so that they can't fall, and then we'll end up filling that up with books for her so that, you know, she has access to her books. And then Elijah and I usually rent books from the library, so we'll just continue doing that. But let me show you behind me now. So right behind me, so this is where we used to have that old yucky sofa. So it's a little wonky right now because this one is smaller than the previous one that we had, so we have to go in and we need to put slats underneath the bottom of it because since it is a little bit shorter, it doesn't actually line up on that side. So we're going to just build out a little platform under there. Our water tank is under there, but once we get on the land, we're going to get an outside water tank so it can hold more water. So we're not worried about that. Eventually we'll want to take out the water tank and then swap it out, but that is our new sofa. It is a jackknife just like the old one, so that it just pulls out flat. So when Elijah and I will be sleeping here. These are the little wall sconces that Elijah installed for me. We found them at an auction for like, I don't even know, like super cheap, but we have one on each side. So up here, this is just going to be upper storage. We haven't decided yet how we want the storage to go because we're still trying to figure out where we want stuff to go as far as clothes, kids' toys, all that kind of stuff. The mirror is something that we're just going to paint black, just the rim around it. Then we're going to swap out that little AC control box so we have a little bit more control over the air because it's kind of old school. And then up here, Elijah hung a little rod, and so I just need to get a curtain here so that we can separate ourselves from the kids area. The nights that we have stayed here and during the daytime, it's great for the kids' nap time, so we don't have to worry about them waking up or anything. And so we just put them on the other side. They fall asleep pretty well. Oh, let me back up so I can show you the floor. Okay, ignore my mop bucket and all that. But so this is the flooring that we chose for Terry. So I showed you the flooring earlier, but I haven't showed you the flooring installed. But so this is running out through all of Terry, going all the way back down and all the way into the bathroom, so through the kids area. So now let's go into the kids area. So over here in the kids area, this is Girly's bed area. We went ahead and painted the top of this with cabinet paint. Before it just had primer on it, so it looked all janky, but it looks a lot better now. Here, so the cabinets that we thought were for the kitchen, really, I guess were for here, and so we painted them green. So we figured, whatever, we'll just go ahead and paint these green since we had extra green paint left. It kind of flows into the floor with the green down there. So both of those are both painted green, which, you know, it is what it is. You know, made a mistake. Not much you can do about it. We definitely were not going to paint these white. So these are the two cabinets that have to mount there. We forgot the little things that go into this little thing there. I don't know what it's called, but we forgot those at home. So that's why we didn't get to attach the cabinet doors. We were very bummed about it. But just a quick overview over here. We have everything here painted as well. So this is Girly's side. You guys have seen her wallpaper as well. So the last thing I need to paint on her side of the bed is this here. And so we're gonna wait to do that with little man's. So with his side, I still need to paint paint the bottom in there, and then we need to paint this. So we're just going to paint that with cabinet paint as well. So that's what we were waiting for, so make sure it's nice and durable. And then we already painted up above his bed, all the cabinets there. So we figured that we'll probably put the kids' clothes up there. And then that is pretty much it. The bathroom still looks like the bathroom. Nothing's changed. We just need to, you know, find something to replace this. So I'm currently editing the video that you're watching, and I am almost done. But I thought I would go ahead and share with you that we have officially launched memberships on our channel, which is basically another way for you to become part of our growing Homestead family. So the first tier is the Homestead Tribe, which gives you loyalty badges that pop up next to your name anytime that you comment on our videos or in a live chat. And you also have access to custom emojis that you can also use in chat and live videos as well. And the last thing that you get with that tier is member shout out. So you will be put into every single one of our videos that we post, thanking you for becoming a member. Now the second tier is called Rooted Fam. So with that one, you get everything that was tied into the Homestead Tribe tier. But with this one, you get priority responses to comments. So anytime we are responding on our videos, you will be the first people that we hit. And you will also get photo and status updates from us. So basically you'll get to see behind the scenes of projects that we're working on, the planning process, everything like that. And then you will also get to see sneak peeks of projects that we are working on that we have not yet turned into videos. Any type of support that you would like to give is much appreciated. And just so you know, even just watching our videos is a great way to support us as well. How do you sign up for our membership? So right down below, you will see the subscribe button. Right next to the subscribe button, you will see a button that says join. Once you click on that join button, you will be presented with our 2-tier options, which was the Homestead Tribe and also the Rooted Fam. And from there, basically you choose whatever you would like to sign up for. Now, just as a reminder, whether or not you choose to become a member or you're just someone who keeps showing up for all of our videos, it is much appreciated, and we thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. And we also want you to know that if you do not sign up for the memberships, you will still be getting your weekly videos just like normal. So that is all that I have for you. I'm going to get back to editing this, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Bye. So that's pretty much everything that we've done in Terry Cosmetic, besides some other stuff like changing out the hitch or changing out the trailer jack, and then also doing some electrical stuff and getting prepared to move onto the land. So we are almost done with Terry. He's perfectly in a livable condition now. We just need to get, you know, kind of like a fridge and a microwave and a stove top, but other than that, I think we've done a good job so far, and he definitely has turned out to be, you know, what we have envisioned him being. So we are excited, and so yeah, that's all I got for you guys, and thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we are excited to see what comes next. Bye. Okay, so this someone's excited. So this package was sent to us from Nick Buckeye, aka Nia, from our wish list. And so this one, I told you, Elijah, I was so excited for this one. So basically a big pack of seeds for us. So this company, I fell in love with them. I haven't used them, but they have a bunch of different seeds that you can buy. The first pack, this one has 55 different varieties of seeds, and so this one is the vegetables. So these are all the popular vegetables that people tend to grow. So you can see down here kind of them all listed. You can pause it if you want to see everything that's in there, but I really want to try and grow everything possible because I know that I have a green thumb in my genes. And then this next one that she also got us is our medicinal and tea herb seeds. Basically this one has 35 different seed packs in there for a total of 16,000 seeds, and then I'll zoom in down here so you can kind of see everything that's in there so that we can go onto our natural remedies once I start my garden. And this one also has little mini garden tools inside as well. But these are my most wanted items. And then this one on this side was a surprise. These are 12 5-gallon grow bags. So when we do get ready to start our garden, we can go ahead and use these things. So this is great. So yeah, we thank you, Nia, for sending this. I can't wait to get the garden started. Elijah keeps making fun of me because I keep telling him how important the garden is for me to get started. And as soon as we get on the land, that is one of the first things that we are going to start working on. So thank you. All right, so this next package from our wish list is coming from D. Tyson. Ooh. So this is wire mesh that we're going to be using on our concrete portion of the wall in between the slats. And so I don't want to take it out because it's in its manufacturer box, but I'm trying to zoom in on it so that you can see. So this one, there we go, it's a lot better. So this is 1/4 for the sizing of the mesh. Thank you, D. Tyson. So on behalf of both Elijah and I, we just want to say thank you to both Nia and D. Tyson. We just want to thank you for contributing to our journey, and we will be putting everything that you got us to use. Don't say bye-bye. So we appreciate you, and we look forward to putting everything to use.